What's good is Ebony, aka Mad Nick fan. Coming to you from the KOT fam, and 1/4 of the show coming to KOT, the WNBA show coming to the KOT, called the Liberty Latte. So I guess this is just a preview, a little bit of a pregame. I hope is the first of many. Eventually we'll get the recap show when me and my peoples get it together. That'll be coming to you soon. But right now, I just wanted to talk about the game that we have tonight against the Phoenix Mercury, who was the first team to beat us at home. It gave us our second loss of the game of the year. We've been struggling a little bit since Leo and the JJ injury, which is to be expected. We're missing two huge parts of our team. But we are playing again another good scrappy defensive team. This is what what we playing. We playing another team that gets it out the mud, hustles, that they're not gonna give us anything easy. Talking about the number 3 team in defensive rating, number 4 in opponent's points scored, number 1 in on opponent's field goal attempted, number 1 in opponents' turnovers. They are forcing turnovers. They are getting in your grill, making it hard. Number 1 in opponents' second points. They're not letting you get offensive rebounds and putbacks. Number 2 in points off of turnovers. They're turning their defense into offense. And number 2 in opponent points in the paint. They're not allowing teams to score in the paint. They're okay. They'll give you can get some 3-point attempts. They'll allow you to shoot some 3-pointers. But it's still going to be contested because 3-point percentage is the number 5 in the league. They are a very, very good defensive team. Good scrappy. That's the scrappy defensive team. And that beat us already. They're actually 5-0 against Eastern Conference team, and in their last 5, they're also 5-0. They've beaten the likes of Dallas, Las Vegas, Connecticut, us, New York, and then they recently beat Chicago, which they set a record in 3-pointers, I believe. They're in that game again, talking about their defense for both of them, for both teams. That game had a combined 40 turnovers, with Phoenix having 19 and Chicago having 21. That's crazy. And it was a combined 21 steals for that game. Phoenix had 13. I think Chicago had 14, sorry. Chicago gave up 29 points off of turnovers. That is crazy. That is nutty. And that's another thing they're looking to do to help booster. They're going to try to get to the free. They don't get to the free throw line much. They try to get into transition, try to get into fast break, rebounds, offensive rebounds. They're going to try to do things of that nature. Get into transition. They're number 2 in pace. They're going to look to play very fast. Excuse me. One of the they're going to look to play fast. They are majority of the time from the last 5 games that I looked at, they have outscored in like 4 to 5 games. They done shot about 10, almost 10 more shots than their opponent. So they're looking to play fast. They're looking to get a lot of shots up too. It happens. They don't really much so depend on the points in the paint. Number 10 in points in the paint. Again, number 3 in points off of turnovers. That's what they're trying to do. They're a good defensive team, hell of a good defensive team. And that number 1 in turnovers kind of sticks out to me because we've been struggling a little bit with turnovers. So that we have to win this game, we have to take care of the ball. We have to hit our free throws because we're going to get them. We just have to make them. Play good defense, buckle down. That all I can give us. The Phoenix seems to they play again. Last game they played with Chicago. I think it was Angel Reese didn't have. I know she didn't have double figures. I'm not sure exactly. She had 9 points. There you go. 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. and 2 assists. She didn't have a good game. -25. But Camilla did score. She scored. She was in double digits. Her and Michaela, they had 17 points. They were tied. That was the leading scorer. But that's what Phoenix does. Kind of what I like to say with the Liberty. With the Liberty is just we're going to not let everybody beat us. Again, the stars are going to be the stars, but the others we have to contain. We can't let them join the party. We feel we have enough to let the stars, do what they do, but shut everybody else's water off. That's kind of Phoenix's approach. At least that's what it looks like from the last 5 games. Um, Angel didn't get off, pause. And then with us, it was Sab and Stewie. Stewie did get her season high the last time we played against them. But it's just the fact of, again, they didn't allow anybody else to score. Nobody else was in double figures. I don't believe anybody else had more than uh 8 points maybe. It was let me yeah, about 2 players, and yeah, KB went 2 for 3 and 2 for 2 from threes. Why she only shot 2 threes in that game, I don't know. So again, another key for me is Sandy. Sandy and her rotations and her matchups and her plays and whose number she's calling. Because a lot of times we tend to go away from who's hot. We've seen them do it against this game against last game we played against Phoenix. It was KB. We seen it with Marine. She 5 for 5, and then we didn't go to her for so long. It might have cooled her off a little bit, and we just ride the hot hand. Don't make things difficult. If somebody's hot, ride it until they cool off. Pause. Like that's just it. We got to stop making stuff harder for ourselves. Stewie, I love your approach against Golden State Valkyries. I'm gonna be big, and you were. I'm gonna be big. I'm gonna be aggressive in the beginning, and I'm gonna make them make adjustments. And they did. They did make adjustments. You see them start doubling and tripling her in the second half, and then she became playmaking Stewie, taking what the defense gives you. Now I done set the tone. I can get everybody else involved, and that's what she did from straight out of half. It was playmaking Stewie. I thought Stewie played a very smart game against Golden State Valkyries. And then when we needed a bucket, she didn't score much in the second half, but when we needed that bucket, it was getting a little standstill. She gives us a little turnaround midi for us. Like, here we go. We need this bucket. So I thought Stewie played a great game last game against Golden State. And I hope it continues. You Stewie. You're Brianna Stewart. Not many people can stop you, if anybody, to be honest, but yourself. Just continue to remembering that you're big, and that approach that you had against Golden State was perfect, and I would like to see that for the rest of the season. And Marines too, just the aggression, Marine. And this missing Leo and JJ, I think she will benefit the most. Her and KB, because they're asked to do more than normal than they usually ask for. And I'm excited to see, it's been up and down, but for the most part, they have been more aggressive. And I love it. I love it, especially for Marine. I've always wanted to see what an aggressive Marine looks like. Because she is an instant bucket. I call her Marine, give her no space Johannes, because she don't need no space. Just to get that shot off. You're always a threat, and people are scared to guard you. So just be aggressive. Don't bail them out. Man. Stay on their behinds. Um, yeah, the Dallas game. They played against Dallas too, and Paige had a great game. But she was, again, their approach seems to let one person go off, but everybody can go off. Paige had a great game. Dallas only hit 5 3-pointers the whole game, and she had all 5 of them. Phoenix actually shot 10, I believe it was 10 more 3-pointers than Dallas did. That was the difference of the game. That was the difference of the game for real, because Dallas had they was out rebounding them. They won in a lot of other categories except for Phoenix shot 10 more threes than them. A good team, just a good team that does it by committee. They play a fast pace. They're not going looking to post or get in many points in the paint. per se. Um, they're looking to get into fast break, turn their defense into offense, make it difficult and ugly for you. Well, for us, New York, other opposite teams. Um, Again, Sammy Whitmore, she's playing Whitcomb. I said Whitmore. Whitcomb is playing out her mind. Right, like she's playing very well right now. One of the games she was injured, so she didn't play. But the last two games that the Phoenix Mercury has played, actually Chicago, she was the leading scorer, and the game against us, she did her thing too. So she did her thing, and Okoa and Makani did their thing. So like the others was whooping our behinds. The others was definitely whooping my behinds. And if you look in their box score, if you look in Phoenix Mercury's box score, they're having 4 or 5 double people in double digits. That's how they've been winning. 4 or 5, they're gelling. They look to be gelling. They went through an injury with Kalia. She's beginning of the year she had to sit out, and now she's playing and they're getting accustomed to playing with each other, and it just looks like they're bought into the team. They don't care who scores, just score. Like doing it as a team. The assist are there, the rebounding is there, the defense is there. They are really playing well, good basketball at this moment. Um, and I would love for us to put some water on them, especially give them their first loss against the Eastern Conference team. That would be wonderful. Um, we just have to take care of the ball. You can get to the free throw line on this team, and we get to the free throw line. We gonna get, especially Stewie. Stewie gonna get to the free throw line. We get to the free throw line. What we number? I forgot. Like number 3, I believe. I'll look it up though. I can't really remember. My memory shot, y'all. I be trying. My memory is shot. Here we go. Yeah, free throw made number 2. Free throws attempted, we number 3. Number 2 in free throw percentage. So we gonna get to the line. They're gonna follow us. We can get to the line. We just gotta make our free throws. We've been up and down on that, and we're making it. We gotta hit it. We gotta pause. We gotta hit our free throws. We can't beat ourselves. So that's what Phoenix tries to do. They try to make you beat yourself. Put pressure on you. They're gonna put pressure on you on defensive end, trying to make you to turn it over so they could turn their defense into offense. Um, that's their bread and butter. That is literally their bread and butter. Granted, they shoot a lot and make a lot of 3 pointers. Their percentage is not all that good. So if you take away turnovers, if you don't turn the ball over, you don't get them to the free throw line. You don't foul them to put them on the free throw line. Uh, I you make them score in their half court offense solely. I think we win this game, even with the missing pieces. That's how deep the New York Liberty are. We win this game. We win this game. Their bread and butter, points off of turnovers. They're not giving you no offensive rebounds, right? They're not letting you get no putbacks. So they're trying to get into fast break off the points off the turnovers. That's that's what they want to do. Turn their defense into offense. And we can't allow that. They don't, and their defense is stingy. They're not giving up a lot of shots. They're not allowing you to take a lot of shots because they're in these passing lanes. They're forcing you to turn the ball over. Again, you could they give up the 3, but they're contesting them threes obviously because the 3 point percentage is opposite 3 point percentage is not there. Number 5 in the league, they're guarding. They are guarding. You can get them by free throw line and half court offense to me, and rebounding. We can't allow them to dominate us 42-32 on the boards again. We can't allow them to get 10 more, oh, sorry, 9 more offensive rebounds than we are. That's something that's been a common theme this season is us giving up offensive rebounds. We're number 13 in the league, which is absolutely crazy with the size that we have to be number 13, and anything rebounding is nutty. That is that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable, and hopefully we can get better at that. That's we can't have that. Yep. No, sorry. Number 12 in offensive rebound. We number 12 in offensive rebound. I think it was 13 in second points, second chance points. And with the crazy amount of length force that we have, that shouldn't be. And Sandy, again, I'm gonna go back to you, Sandy. Coach Brondello. I hope it's Coach Brondello today. Um, that we when a player's playing well, reward them, reward them. I've liked Jalen's energy. If she's giving you the energy, if things that are going well while she's on the court, maybe reward that. Or anybody, stop. Don't go to these robotic rotations. And it's crazy. I feel like I'm talking about another New York team that we cover on this channel. It's crazy we having this conversation, but I've always said that Tibbs and Brondello had a crazy amount of similarities. They're willing to adjust and things of that nature. They twin, where have you been? That's them. Nobody knows me right. That's them. They're definitely very similar to each other. And yeah, that's just it. We can't beat ourselves. We cannot beat ourselves. Even with the pieces that we're missing, I still believe that we are the better team. Just gotta play smarter and not harder. KB, I need you to be the 3-point specialist you've been. Um, Cloud, Cloud, let's talk about it. Cloud, I love you. I love your game. I love the whole energy. I'm glad that you're on Liberty. I think that the beginning of your the beginning of the season, you hitting the threes, you saw the impact. You saw and you fell in love with it. And now it's not going down. And just like when you're not normally a shooter, a couple don't go down, and then the confidence goes with it. Now you're in your head, and that's what seems to happen. But I don't want Cloud to feed into the defense to bail them out. She's open by design. They're going underneath the screens. Her man is the help man most of the time. Her woman, sorry, is the help man most of the time. Quick too. They're quick. The first person, if somebody cut into the hole, and whoever's guarding Cloud is the person that's hedging or stopping that or helping. If that's the case, again, I'm going to say I feel like another New York team. If that's the case, try setting another pick. Set another pick for a shooter. Set another pick for Stewie or somebody else because there's no help. There is no help for somebody to get over the screen because your man is in the paint. Your woman is in the paint. So just working smarter, not harder. Don't give in to these 3-pointers. You're open for a reason. I felt Cloud did a better job in the fourth quarter, at the end of the fourth quarter of the Golden State Valkyries game of not how you say just shooting, just bailing out the defense, taking what the defense gave her in this ad. We don't need you to take what the defense giving. It's by design why they're giving it to Cloud right now. So I like their approach of just staying aggressive, and if they're going under, I'm going to attack. I'm going to flash to the free throw line. I'm going to cut back door. She was being more of a play creator, playmaker. She actually got KB a huge Kennedy Burke, a huge three at the end of the fourth quarter because of it. KB, you're leading the league in 3-point percentage. Let that thing fly. We don't need spinning and winning. We don't. I get it. You want to keep the defense on their toes, but the way you do that first is by that 3-point shot that you got this year. Let that thing go, right? Let that let it go, please. Last game you played them, you only had 3 shot attempts, but it was 2 for 3. Imagine if you would have took a couple more. Who knows? We might have got that game. So let that thing fly, KB. 6 Women of the Year potential. Keep going. Don't help the defense out. Who else? What else do we need? Give at least Alyssa Thomas. Give AT the Natasha Cloud syndrome. Make her the shooter. Anything, make her a shooter. Out of all the skills she got, I want her to shoot. Let her let her shoot. I don't want her being a playmaker. No, no, we don't need her helping to get everybody off because again, Phoenix does it by committee. You're going to see five. You're going to see four. Players in double digits. They're okay with letting your stars go off because they know they're going to get a total team effort. We can't let everybody go off. We can't let the others go off. We can't let Whitcomb and McConney, Akoa McConney get the type of numbers they got on us last game at 20 points and 16 points. We can't allow that. The others were the leading scorers actually, and the ones the big three that we thought they were the supporting cast. So they bought into the system. They literally bought into the system. We played them. Akola McConney had 21 points, right? AT had 18 points. We let AT get 18 points. Sammy had 16 and Seitu had 15. Sammy in the last two games has been again. She's been going off. She's been in double digits a lot the last couple of games. Um, Again, Chicago, she was the leading scorer, so she's playing with confidence. The Phoenix is playing with confidence. Everybody, you see people them playing. Everybody scores. Everybody that plays scores. One of the games they scored, it was like nobody had less than 4 or 6 points. So they use their whole team. Do it by committee. They're going to protect the paint. They're going to play fast pace. They're going to try to make defense into offense. We have to take care of the ball. So my keys to victory, one is Stewie got to be big. Stewie got the whole approach that she had with Golden State Valkyries where she was big and aggressive. And then in the second half, she became playmaker Stewie, taking what the defense gives her. I need that again. Just whatever the game is giving you, Stewie, you take it. But I love the approach of Stewie and Golden State Valkyries. I hope that continues for the rest of the season. I liked it a lot. And then she hit 3 pointers too. It was a great mixture of in and out, keeping the defense on toes, scoring on all three levels. And then when they thought they had her, she just said, "Hey, I'm gonna get my teammates involved now." So shout out to Stewie for that approach. So we need Stewie to be big. We can't turn the ball over. Phoenix number one in the opponent's turnovers. We cannot turn the ball over. We have to take care of the ball. They're liable to foul and send people to the free throw line. If that's the case, we have to make them pay. We have to hit our free throws. Be very, very, very cautious with the ball. We can't be carefree, Marine. You can't be throwing the over the back passes. Fight the impulse because they in them passing lanes. Fight the impulse. Do not hesitate, Marine. We need you to be aggressive. You are a great offensive player. We need you to be aggressive. If you have the shot, take it. Every time you don't, it ends up into a turnover or something not good for the Liberty. So take the shot if you're open, especially against this team who's looking to get into the passing lanes and looking to get defense off offense off their defense. Sorry. Free throws. Take care of the ball. Be aggressive, smart with the ball. We cannot, and turn the ball over or be careless in this game. What else? Second points. They're not giving up. Maybe try to get some more offensive rebounds, though. We need it. We can't allow them in fast break. But they do allow other teams, number 9 and opponents fast break. Maybe we can turn some of our defense and offense. So it's going to be the battle of who gets more points out of their half court set. Who gets more points? Who gets into transition? Who wins the rebounding, the offensive rebounding, that things of the nature? Because you got two good offensive team and you got two good defensive team. So now it is the battle of the little things. That who does more of the little things, and we shall see. I think it still can be us, even with the missing pieces. We just have to take care of the ball and make them a half court offense team. They're a fast-paced team. Can they play slow? What does that look like? We have to find out because they play very fast, the first time we won, we played and we lost. So things have to be changed. We can't put all our eggs in one basket because that's Phoenix's approach. They want the stars to get majority of the points. They're cool with that. They'll live with it. We need to get our other people involved against this team because that's what they're doing. They're cool with 4 people with 10, 11 points. They're okay with that. They they've bought into the team just like we've bought into the team. It's just right now it's a little rocky because we're missing people and pieces, and these rotations have not played together before. It may look, you see a lot of miscommunications. You see a lot of people not knowing where to go or when to go because they're trying. A lot of these rotations have not played many minutes together. So we have to communicate effort, of course. Box out. I'm not understanding why we're trying to out jump and outreach everybody now. Box out. Finish your defensive possession. Do not allow them to get on the offensive rebound. They can and they will, and they use that to hurt people. So just don't do that. Box out, y'all. Just effort and the little things. Just the little things. If we lock in on the little things in defense, our offense will come. Our offense will come. We pause. We just can't allow Phoenix to dominate and get whatever they want like they did last time. And I think we learned from last time, and I think we do give them their first loss in 5 games. I think we do give them their first loss to Eastern Conference team. That's me manifesting. So that's my keys. That's my keys. Hit free throws, take care of the ball. Hit free throws, take care of the ball. Slow this team down. Slow this team. Make them a half court offense. Make them a half court offense. And I think we will be okay. Because again, how they beat the teams, they take more shots. They lock them down, and they get into transition off the defense, off the steals. So let's not help them beat us. We control what we can control, and I think we got this game. So again, I think we're gonna win every game until we lose, and this is no other. It's not any different today. So I appreciate you. That's all I have. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me again. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to rock out with me, and I appreciate it. And next time I'll be coming pause with some friends. Again, look out for Liberty Latte. It will be on this channel. And I just wanted to, I had some things to get off my chest. So I see you with me and some of my friends next time. And we out. Peace. Mm-mm.